You spend $500 million of public money just to stop two sports teams from leaving your city? Because that's exactly what Washington, D.C. just did. The city is pouring taxpayer funds into a massive overhaul of Capital One Arena, the home of the NBA's Washington Wizards and the NHL's Washington Capitals. We're talking luxury skyboxes, a futuristic new exterior, and a total redesign of what it means to attend a game. But this isn't just a sports story. This is about power, politics, and whether one of America's most important cities just handed out a $1 billion bailout to a billionaire sports owner. And under all of it, a deeper question about who gets pushed out when the money starts flowing in. So in this video, we're breaking down how DC got here, what's being built, who stands to benefit, and why this could become one of the most controversial stadium deals in modern history. Let's rewind. The story of Capital One Arena starts long before luxury suites and LED facades. In the 1960s, Washington, D.C. undertook what was then called urban renewal. Entire blocks of the city were razed. Thousands of mostly black and immigrant residents were displaced. Chinatown, once a vibrant cultural enclave, was caught in the crosshairs. By the 1990s, the area had deteriorated. It was considered unsafe, unattractive, and economically stagnant. Then came Abe Pollin, the longtime owner of the Washington Bullets and Capitals. In 1995, he made a stunning move. He would privately fund a new arena, $200 million out of his own pocket, to help revitalize the city's downtown. DC contributed an additional $79 million, mostly for roads, metro access, and infrastructure. And they gave Pollin a remarkably generous lease, less than $200,000 per year to use the space. That's a bargain for a venue hosting over 200 events annually. The arena opened in 1997 and was hailed as a triumph, a private-public partnership that jump-started growth in a struggling part of the city. But even then, not everyone celebrated. Just a few decades ago, Chinatown was alive with culture. There were Asian-owned restaurants, groceries, dry cleaners, and community centers. It wasn't just a place on a map. It was a home. After the arena opened, rents skyrocketed. National chains flooded in. And within just a few years, over 3,000 Chinese-American residents had moved out. Today, Chinatown is Chinatown in name only. The signage remains, but the community is gone. Local activists have called the arena a weapon of cultural erasure. Others argue it was a necessary sacrifice to bring life back to the downtown core. But here's the thing. That debate never really ended. It just faded into the background, until now. Because once again, the city is investing hundreds of millions of dollars into the arena. And once again, people are asking, who is this really for? In December 2023, Monumental Sports, the company that now owns the Wizards and Capitals, announced it was exploring a move to Alexandria, Virginia. The plan was bold, a brand new entertainment district in Northern Virginia, anchored by a state-of-the-art arena. It would be backed by tax breaks and state funding. The message to DC was crystal clear: match the offer or lose both teams. Within weeks, Mayor Muriel Bowser and the DC Council pledged $515 million in public money to renovate Capital One Arena and keep the teams in the city. Monumental would chip in $285 million of its own. The total project budget? $800 million. Critics called it extortion. Supporters said it was a necessary defense to protect the city's economic core. But no matter where you stand, the outcome was clear. DC caved to the pressure. So, what does an $800 million arena renovation actually look like? The updated Capital One Arena will expand from 900,000 square feet to 1.6 million. That's a massive increase without adding a single new seat. Instead, the focus is on experience and exclusivity. The plans include the Vault, an ultra-premium members-only suite level with concierge service, private bars, and Michelin-level food. A dynamic, color-shifting facade inspired by Smithsonian design. revamped entrances to reduce crowding and increase flow, massive social decks and new escalator systems, redesigned locker rooms and back-end systems for teams and performers. All of it built to attract higher-paying customers, corporate sponsors, and non-sports events like concerts, conferences, and esports. But here's the real kicker. The number of regular fans who can actually afford to go? Not going up, probably going down. Let's talk winners and losers. Big national chains? They win. Real estate developers? They win. Monumental Sports? Definitely wins. But local small businesses? They're struggling. Chinatown Garden, a landmark restaurant near the arena, shut its doors in 2021 after more than 4 decades. Others have followed. Rent hikes, tax pressure, and shifting demographics are making it nearly impossible for legacy businesses to stay. As one longtime resident put it, the arena brought people here, but it took us out. This raises a serious question. Is D.C. using public money to revitalize a neighborhood or to finish gentrifying it? Supporters argue the numbers speak for themselves. $1.4 billion in projected economic impact, hundreds of full-time jobs, over 1.5 million pedestrian visits annually, boosts to nearby restaurants, hotels, and public transit. But critics, and many economists, disagree. The University of Chicago Booth School of Business surveyed top economists and found near-universal consensus. Public stadium subsidies almost never deliver net economic benefits. The jobs tend to be low-wage and temporary. The spending is usually displaced, not new. And the taxpayer risk? Enormous. Monumental Sports is a private company worth billions. Ted Leonsis, the CEO, is a billionaire. So why are regular citizens footing more than half the bill? Right now, construction is underway. The project is divided into 6 phases, each focused on a different section of the arena. From new entrances to structural upgrades to back-end support systems, it's a multi-year effort. Phase 2 is already in motion, with visible changes to the arena's facade and main concourse areas. The full transformation is expected to be complete by 2027, just in time for what Monumental hopes will be a new era in downtown D.C. Whether that era includes the local community is still unclear. This isn't just a story about a stadium. It's a story about who cities are built for and who gets left behind when big money enters the equation. Capital One Arena was once a symbol of urban renewal. Now it's a battleground for competing visions of D.C.'s future. One side sees a thriving entertainment district full of lights, luxury, and economic opportunity. The other sees a hollowed-out city core where community is an afterthought. So here's the real question. In 10 years, will this project be remembered as a smart investment that saved downtown? Or as the final nail in the coffin for what used to be one of D.C.'s most vibrant neighborhoods? Let us know what you think in the comments. Was this the right move for D.C.? Or did the city just write a billion-dollar check to watch itself disappear? If you found this video insightful, hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. We read every comment. Thanks for watching.